vlog, or this not a vlog. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today we're just going to be talking about my summer. We're going to recap my summer because I did document this summer and I really wanted to talk about it. I feel like I made a lot of productive changes, so let's go over what changes I made. Basically, coming out of college, I really wanted to come home and focus on myself. It was certain things that I really wanted to change, and I feel like me coming home was that opportunity for me to make changes before I go back to school. So I think my perfect chance to do that was during the summer when I'm away from distractions, and also I'm able to just focus easier when I really don't have school classes, and I'm more comfortable at home. I'm in a space to where I know I can make changes. So for me, I had certain goals. I got everything set out on my iPad, that's why I'm looking at it. But me, I had certain goals, certain ways that I thought that I could achieve it. And then I'm going to talk about what actually happened and what me achieving my goals actually look like for me. So for goals, I mainly had 4 different areas that I wanted to work on myself: mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. I'm going back to school and I need money. I'm a college student, I need money. But yeah, we're gonna go from each category. First, we're gonna start with mental. Basically, the way that I wanted to work on my mental was I was going to detox from social media. So I deleted Instagram. I just feel like being on Instagram all day, every day, scrolling, it's just not good for your mental. Sitting there and comparing yourself to other people, or just I don't know. Instagram just gives bad energy, especially because I was on it so much. I needed a break from that. So I totally deleted Instagram, was not on it for 3 months. And I really feel like that helped me not only focus on myself, but not compare myself to others. Because when I was not comparing myself to others, I was able to really focus on, okay, what am I doing? And also half the time I don't care what other people are doing. So it's just no reason for me to be on Instagram all day, every day. Yeah, really, I just need to get my info and go. I don't need to be sitting here looking at y'all lives. It's just not for me. And also for my mental, I reduced my communication with certain people. Some people are just not good for me. And also it's I'm back home. It's really no reason for me to be talking to certain people. What can y'all do for me when I'm sitting here at home? Y'all know with certain connections that y'all don't need to be talking to them people. So me, I just I did not pick up the phone for the people. What are you calling my phone for? I'm at home. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying my peace. Do not call me. Do not hit me up. So if I did not talk to you this summer, I'm probably still not talking to you now. So it's I just cut communication with people because I'm very intentional with my time. And I feel like if I'm not invited into your space, I'm not gonna force myself there. So yeah. Next is we're gonna do spiritual. I was gonna do physical next, but that's a big chunk. But we're gonna do spiritual. For me, spiritual meant me cutting out distractions and me being intentional with my time. I think I don't want to get too into my faith, but I feel like you definitely need to dedicate time, and you definitely need to be diligent in prayer and diligent in also reading. Reading is fundamental, guys. But spiritual, I also wrote that in with my physical, because when I would go on my walks, I would pray and I would talk to God, and I definitely feel like it was very beneficial in me having a better mental state, because some of y'all know me and I be crashing out. I don't know, a lot of things just be stressing me out a lot of times. But when I had a close relationship with God and I felt like I could be more in my faith and talk to God, I just did not feel the need to do some of the bad habits that I had. You know, I felt like it was a better outlet for me to express myself and a better outlet for me to better myself. So yeah, spiritual, I was just intentional with my time. Wake up in the morning, pray. Instead of picking up the phone and looking on Instagram, I was getting up and praying. You know, you got to thank God that you got up this morning. But like, be intentional with your time. Understand that if I'm cutting other people out, I need to put that time that I usually put into other people into God. So yeah, that's what I did when it came to my spiritual. And also it enabled me to have good tools, like good outlets. You know, everybody has an outlet, but is it healthy is the question. So with me being closer to God, more spiritual with God, I was able to deal with certain demons and things that's going on in my life. And a lot of times when I felt like I was overwhelmed, I should never feel like that because I have a close relationship with God. You know, I feel like I have an outlet. So yeah. Next, we're going to do financial. My goal was to save money. When I went home, I worked and I came back home. I did not go out. I wasn't partying. I was not eating out because that was not a part of my diet at all. I was only spending money on needs, which literally was groceries and gas. And me buying my own groceries, which was actually like new to me, was actually not that expensive. It was pretty cheap, but also I think it was cheap because of my diet change, which I'm going to get into later. And then also, which was a big struggle for me, y'all, I did not get my hair done all summer. Like, I put in, well, I had my sister do mini twists, and I just kept that in all summer. I needed to get my hair a break in the first place, but also I need to get my pockets a break, okay? I spent how much money on hair every month? I worked as much as I could as possible. I saved up all of those checks because I had certain financial goals. Like, I wanted to get an apartment coming back to school. I wanted to get a car coming back to school. So it's like I wanted to add certain financial obligations to where I can't be spending all this money during the summer. Like, I went home, worked, saved the money. I think mainly my biggest struggle was like saying no or adjusting your plans when you're hanging out with your friends, because I feel like a lot of times when you hang out with your friends, you spend money. Like, it's just every time you go outside, you gotta spend money. I don't know what it is about this economy these days, but going outside is expensive. Going out and breathing air is expensive. So we just had to adjust our plans to, like, instead of going to an amusement park or like going to the harbor, because you know, if you live in the DMV, if you go to the harbor, baby, you're spending money. If you go to DC, you're spending money, which I did go to DC, but I saved up and we did mostly free activities. But like, for instance, instead of like going out and spending money, we went to a park and we painted. That's dang near free at this point. We bought some little canvases from the dollar store and we brought paints and we chilled and had a good time. Like, you do not have to spend money in order to go hang out with your friends. And if you feel like you have to spend money to go hang out with your friends, you don't need those friends, because they don't understand. Like, if you have certain money goals, you need to have people around you that help you accomplish those money goals. And you going out every weekend is not going to help you do that. So that's financial. Last and not least is physical. For physical, I wanted to get my body right. Like, that freshman 15 is no joke. If you go to school in Louisiana, baby, or maybe just because I'm from up north and I came to Louisiana, you're going to get that freshman 15, Tink. And when I tell you I got 15, I got 15, the whole 15. And it looked like I got the 15, okay? So me went down to Louisiana. Our food is good. I'm not gonna lie. But I came back home understanding that I do not want to look the way that I look no more. I don't want to feel the way that I feel no more. Like, I'm just not used to being as big as I was. So if you don't like it, change it. And that's what I did. I changed it, okay? For me, physical, I had to be very self-disciplined because literally every day every day. I took at least like one day every week, maybe one day every week that I gave myself a break. But every day I woke up and did a 30-minute workout, whether it was cardio, running, walking, or it was me doing glutes or abs. I was doing a 30-minute workout every day. Also, I had a vegan diet. I started off with just doing a vegan diet for 3 weeks. I was doing a Daniel fast for 3 weeks, and then clearly, like after the first week, I decided I wanted to keep doing this. You know, I felt better. I felt lighter. I felt like I had more energy. So I said, okay, I'm gonna keep doing a vegan diet. Why would I keep eating a way to where it makes me feel sluggish and tired when I eat a vegan diet? I like what I'm eating. I know what I'm going to eat, and also it makes my body feel good. So me, I'm still on a vegan diet. I'm still on a plant-based diet. I don't eat meat. Well, I rarely eat meat. I'll eat meat on like a cheat day, but that's literally, I would say, once a month. But literally, most people, they be like, oh, I get tired when I get on a vegan diet. Oh, it's hard for me because I ate meat all my life. For me, I think I didn't struggle as bad. Of course, I slipped up a lot of times. But I think my main motivation was, if I eat this, I'm going to feel tired. I'm going to feel sick. Because after a while being on a vegan diet, when I did eat meat, when I did have dairy, I would feel sick whenever I would have any type of meat. Even like, not even like the heavy beefs and red meats. Even when I was eating chicken, I would feel tired. I would feel so sluggish. So for me, it was like, okay, if you don't abide by your diet, you're going to feel like. So what more motivation do I need? Okay. But also, it was no fast food. That goes along with financial, but also physical, you know. It's just all that stuff that's in fast food, it really don't help you. It's convenient, very convenient, but it don't help you save money, and it don't help your diet. Yes, I'm on a vegan diet, but I'm not going to eat deep fried french fries. It just don't make sense. With these changes, I feel like it was definitely difficult because I did slip up a lot, but I understood what the cause was for. You know, me, I'm the type of person where it's like, if I don't like it, I'm finna change it. And I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I felt, so I changed it. I was working out glutes. Of course, I think my glutes are very, very important to me. And also, I was doing cardio. I started off running, realized I did not like running. I hate running. I despise running. And I did not want to get into a routine of me doing something that I don't like, and then I don't like working out. Like, coming from being a cheerleader, and it's like, okay, you get on the mat and you have to work out, and then not cheering no more, and it's kind of like you have to make a way to work out, or you have to force yourself to work out. Is very different, and it's definitely a transition. But also, I feel like I enjoy working out. That's my time to myself. That's my time to think, listen to music, and also it just like helps you de-stress. You sleep so much better when you work out. So I was doing abs, I was doing glutes, I was doing cardio. I switched from running to walking. Instead of running a mile, I walked 3 miles. It's a lot of miles. You're going to sweat, and you're out in the sun. Yes, it's hot in Maryland this summer. It was hot in Maryland this summer. But I was walking 3 miles. And with those walks, it was very beneficial for me to think. Sometimes I would go and I would walk without music, and you just listen to the nature, and you let God speak to you. So I really enjoy my walks. Of course, I enjoyed my glutes. When it came to abs, Lord, that joint was beating me. Abs were just, it's so hard. But when you see the results, when you feel the results, it's easy to keep pushing. It's easy to keep going. So, yeah. So, literally, me, when I set my goals May 8th. I have my notes docked in. Like, I literally put on my phone May 8th. I think I was flying back home from Louisiana. And I was just telling, I was like, when I go home, I just want to change myself. I want things to change. I don't want to be the same no more. I want to be more self-disciplined, because also I wanted to be more self-disciplined so that when I came back to school, it was easier for me to be in school and do my schoolwork and work. Like, I think my freshman year of college, it was very hard for me to actually do the school and actually do the work. And I came home, I took summer classes. I had to be diligent in that. I had to be self-disciplined in that. And then also I had to understand, okay, what is my purpose? What do I want? I went home and I kind of figured out, what do I want? What am I good at? And I think that's me having that break and taking that time was very beneficial, and me coming back to school, you know? It just gave me a break, but also it was not a break because I was still working on myself. I was just taking a break from all the distractions. And then I was also trying to build myself away from everything that was not helping me, was not getting me nowhere. So literally May 8th, I have on here literally all my goals, how I felt like I could achieve them. And I set out like a daily layout of how I wanted my day to go. Like, I'm very intentional with my time. I like organize, I like planning. And that's what I did. And I feel like I'm very proud of myself for making the changes that I made, because when I left school, I was not in the place that I wanted to be. Just to say it flat out, I was not in the place that I wanted to be. And I wanted to come back in a better headspace. You know, you don't want to come back and keep making the same mistakes that you made. So I went home, I got myself together, I disciplined myself, and yeah. Thank y'all for watching. You know, this was just me talking about my summer, my change in my diet, me detoxing social media, and, you know, cutting off contact with certain people. But there will be another video coming. I will be doing a move-in vlog, room tour, all that good stuff, because I currently am in my apartment. I did not finish, which is why the video is not going up right now, but I will be finished soon. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sitting down and, you know, listening to me, talk to me. Let me know if y'all want more sit down videos. You know, I'm in college, I'm gonna talk, I want to figure out what's going on with y'all, with me. And yeah, y'all come back to my channel and just really see what's going on with me.
Too often, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.